Hey guys, Token Female here. So first off, I don't want an extremely long start to this video, so I have a few updates that I want to talk to y'all about at the end of the video. Now that I have that one out of the way, let's get to the stupidity.
Anyone who knows anything about American politics knows that we don't really have a problem with criticizing our own government when it comes to internal political issues. But recently I've seen a lot of instances where if someone criticizes something that the US has done internationally, there's a lot of, why do you hate America? And if you don't like it here, then just leave. And this has made me think a lot about criticizing your own government, which has kind of spiraled into me thinking about burning the flag.
So people told you to leave the country that is doing stuff that you don't like, so you want to burn the flag. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, how many jump cuts do you need?
A shockingly large number of people actually think that burning the flag is currently illegal. But the US Supreme Court case Texas v. Johnson established in 1989 that burning the flag is considered an act of free speech. It's not illegal now, and it would be unconstitutional to ban it later, because it would be infringing on your First Amendment rights.
Well, yeah, it's not illegal, and I don't think it should be. But usually, when the burning of a flag happens, is in the middle of riots and unpeaceful protests. So, a lot of people will see them as one and the same. And can you really, blame them? Burning the flag can be seen as free speech, yes, but beating people up and looting buildings, on the other hand, cannot.
But a lot of people still have a really big problem with Americans burning the flag. The main argument that those people tend to have is that the flag is a symbol of the United States, so burning it is un-American. But to start off with, what exactly is the United States supposed to represent?
It's supposed to represent freedom. That's what the American flag is supposed to represent.
A lot of people instinctively answer American values, but I would challenge those people to define American values, because their idea of American values is probably pretty different from my idea of American values.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my freedom and your freedom are completely different things too.
In fact, I would wager that most people's definition of American values is almost entirely lined up with their own personal values. So by saying that burning the flag is un-American because it represents American values, you're ignoring the fact that the flag represents a lot of different things to a lot of different people. In telling Americans who burn the flag to leave the country, what you're revealing about yourself is that you think your perceived entitlement to live in a country where everyone conforms to your opinion is more important than everybody else's actual right to express theirs.
Maybe you should tell that to your SJW friends, because most of them think that their opinion is more important than anyone else's, and then they constantly try to shut people like me down. So, I mean, as long as you say the exact same thing to them as you would say to me, I have no problem with you.
Most people who burn the flag do so because they feel that their country has committed an injustice. And if your first reaction is to dismiss those people as anti-American traitors who should just get out, rather than to try to understand why those people feel that the country has strayed so far from the ideals that the flag is supposed to represent, then you need to reconsider your priorities.
I'm sorry. I think you need to reconsider your priorities if your first thought to an injustice is to burn a flag.
A lot of people consider burning the flag to be disrespectful, and it is, but that's largely the point. By burning the flag, people are saying, why should I respect my country if it doesn't respect me or the values that it claims to uphold? Furthermore, why is it disrespectful to burn the flag in protest, but not to wear it as a bikini? You might not be destroying the flag, but you are using it to cover your ass, both literally and figuratively. Now,
So your argument is you disrespect me, so I'm gonna disrespect you, which I can flip right back to you with you disrespect me, so why should I listen and respect you? Also, I don't really care what girls wear, I mean, especially as bikinis, and I'm pretty sure that if people tried to stop girls from wearing those bikinis, you would be the exact same person claiming that they were taking away your right to wear whatever you want. So, yeah, what part of this was supposed to get me on your side again?
as wrong as I think you are, it's totally within your rights to think that burning the flag is inherently immoral or immature or infuriating. But if you think the government should be able to make burning the flag illegal, I don't see how you can simultaneously believe in the concept of free speech. Yes, someone fought for my right to free speech, and now I'm using it to advocate for the right to burn the flag. But if someone truly fought for my right to think and say what I want, that person wouldn't think that burning the flag should be illegal. Because burning the flag itself is an act of free speech. If they do think that burning the flag should be criminalized, what they actually fought for was my right to say and think things that they agree with. That's not free speech.
Again, what most people have a problem with isn't the burning of the flag itself, it's what is going on around that act. So, yeah, burning the flag is free speech, but I mean, really, again, what is going on around it?
If the state is allowed to punish people for saying something solely because it's unpopular or inconvenient for the government, that's the literal opposite of free speech. Glenn Greenwald once said that you can't cheer when state officials punish the expression of views you dislike, and then expect to be taken seriously when you wrap yourself in the banner of free speech in order to protest state punishment of views you like and share.
Can you take this little bitty snippet of your video and just like put it on a replay loop for me to send to Hillary supporters and other SJWs? Like, really, I would love that.
But hold on, hold on. How can I say that people should be able to express disrespectful or unpopular things, but still firmly support anti-discrimination laws? First of all, a lot of hate speech advocates for violence against other people. That creates what's called a clear and present danger. In the 1919 US Supreme Court case Shank v. United States, the court ruled that speech can be limited if it creates such a danger. That's why it's illegal to shout fire in a movie theater.
Tweeting something and shouting fire in a movie theater are completely two different things. No one is going to be trampled over while other people are trying to get away on Twitter. But you know who will get beat up constantly for their right to free speech? Anti SJWs. I could make an hour-long video just showing you examples of this, but because I'm lazy, I'm not going to. You can Google it yourself. It won't be too hard to find.
Secondly, anti-discrimination laws are in place to ensure the equal protection of the rights of minorities, which is ultimately the same reason why banning flag desecration is unconstitutional. Racial and sexual discrimination takes rights away from actual physical human beings. Banning flag desecration does the same thing. Banning flag desecration protects the flag, not the people, and ultimately the flag is just a symbol. It may be representative of an entire nation, but when it boils down to it, the flag is just a piece of cloth.
Okay, I actually want to know what anti-discrimination laws you're talking about right now because I can't think of one law that makes it to where a man can legally have something that I cannot. And I also can't think of a law that makes it to where a white person can have something that a minority can't.
A piece of cloth that statistically was manufactured in China. Let me
Oh my gosh, I kept the last part of that in because I just loved her facial expressions during that part. It's hilarious to me. Well, now that we're done with that part, let me go on to talk about some things that have to deal with my channel. So, for those of you who don't care, you can go ahead and click off of this video, but I'd really like it for as many people to keep listening as possible. Okay, everyone here who's gonna stay? Awesome. I'm also gonna be going off of script for this, so apologize if there's any mispronunciations or ums or pauses in this. Okay, so one thing that I want to talk to people about is why I don't put links to the videos I'm commenting on in the description. Here's the reason. It's a damned if you do and damned if you don't. I'm damned if I do because they say that I'm just sending people to their videos to get it hate. But I'm damned if I don't because they say I'm just not giving them credit for their work. I actually want to know what y'all think about this of should I or shouldn't I? I really want to hear everyone's thoughts on this, so if y'all could leave a comment. Also, I wanted to let everybody know that I am on Twitter now. I will post my Twitter link in the description. The tweets I'll probably be sending out are updates like what videos I'm going to be doing and when I'm working on a new video. But I encourage people to tweet me videos and articles that they'd like me to make responses to because honestly, that's one reason I don't post often on YouTube. It's because I don't really know what I want to respond to. So to know that people actually would want to see me talk about a topic, that would be a major help because what do I know? I'm just a token female. Have a flame retardant day, everyone.